Hello guys, I'm Ảnh. Welcome back to video.
I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here is my handle and here is my spout. When I get all steamed up, hear me shout. Just tip me over and pour me out. I'm a clever teapot, yes, it's true. Here's an example of what I can do. I can change my handle into spout. Tip me over and pour me out. I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here is my handle and here is my spout. When I get all steamed up, hear me shout. Tip me over and pour me out.
Medicine.
A substance, especially in the form of a liquid or pill, that is a treatment for illness or injury. I've got a fever, so I need to take some medicine.
I forgot the favorite, so I need to
Examine,
take medicine.
to look at, or consider a person, or think carefully and in detail in order to discover
Examine.
something.
Examine.
The research examined the effect of alcohol on long-term memory.
The research exam.
Vomit. Examined the
The research examined the effects of alcohol on long-term memory.
effect of alcohol on long-term memory. Vomit.
Vomit.
The contents of your stomach has come up through your mouth. He's been vomiting all night after drinking too much alcohol.
He's been vomiting all the night after drinking too much alcohol.
Terrible.
Terrible.
Very unpleasant or serious or bad. My mom was a terrible cook.
My mom was a terrible cook.
Get rid of something.
Get rid of something, somebody.
To remove something that you don't want any longer, or to find a way to make someone leave because you do not want the person to be with you anymore. We finally got rid of my little sister by telling her scary stories.
We finally got rid of my little sister by telling her scary story.
Walk out of something.
Walk out of something.
To leave an event, such as a meeting or performance, because you're unhappy, angry, or disapprove of something. All the parents walked out of the meeting.
All the parents walked out of the meeting.
On call room.
On call room.
If a worker, such as a doctor, is in the on-call room, he or she is available to work or make official visit at any time when needed. She is a doctor, so she often works overtime in the on-call room at the weekend.
She is a doctor, so he often
Situation.
So she often was overtime in the on-call room at the weekend.
Situation.
Situation.
The set of things that are happening and the condition that exists at a particular time and place. My sister has a good situation as a teacher in the local school.
My sister has good situation in the local school.
Something feels terrible because of the seafood.
Something feels terrible because of seafood.
He vomits many times.
He vomits many times.
He wanted to get rid of the situation, so he called the nurses.
He want to get rid of this situation, so he calls the nurse.
Unfortunately, no one replied to him.
Unfortunately, no one replies to him.
Something decides to walk out of the sick room and find a doctor.
Something decides to walk out of the sick room and find a doctor.
He makes his way to the on-call room, but there is no one there.
He makes his way to the on-call room, but there is nowhere there.
He goes back to his sick room.
He goes back to the sick room.
Luckily, he sees a girl with long black hair.
Luckily, he sees a girl with long black hair.
He looks at her and says, "Oh, nurse, nurse, help me."
He looks at her and says, "A nurse, nurse, help me."
The nurse takes him into the room for
The
a
nurse
checkup.
takes him into the room for a checkup.
She says, "You can't eat seafood anymore.
She says, "You can't eat seafood anymore.
You should eat white rice now."
You should eat white rice now."
Something eats 10 bowls of rice and takes medicine.
Something is 10 bowls of rice and take medicine.
His stomach then gets better.
His stomach then get better.
He sleeps and dreams about
He
meat.
sleep and dream about meat nướng.
Something had felt terrible because of the seafood. Has something felt terrible because of the seafood?
Yes, he had. He did. Nhầm.
Has something felt excited because of the seafood? Why has something felt terrible?
Because some kind of seafood. Seafood.
How has something felt?
Something felt terrible because of seafood.
Who has felt terrible?
Something.
He has vomited many times.
No.
Has he vomited many times?
Yes.
Has he played games many times?
No, he didn't. He had not.
Has meatloaf, but there has been no one there. Has he seen a girl with short black hair? Who has felt terrible?
Something.
Has he vomited many times?
Cứ lặp lại đó mới ghét.
Things many times. Wanted to get rid of the situation, so he called the nurses. Has he wanted to get rid of the situation?
Yes.
Has he called the teacher?
No. Teacher.
Has he wanted to enjoy this situation?
Yes. Nó cần thích cái thơ xong rồi mình cùng nhau đi đua đưa đi lúc đi
What
hát
has
mình lúc
he
về.
wanted to do?
He had wanted to get rid of the sick room. On cầu room.
Who wanted to get rid of the situation?
Sơn Thịnh.
Who has called the teacher?
No, không có ai gọi cho teacher cả.
Who has called the nurses?
Sơn Thịnh.
Unfortunately, no one has replied him. Has anyone replied him? Have many people replied to him? Has anyone replied to Meatloaf?
No.
Who has replied to him?
Mỹ Nương.
Something has decided to walk out of the sick room and find a doctor. Has something decided to walk out of the sick room and find a doctor?
Yes.
Has something decided to walk out of the sick room and find the police? Does something decide to go to bed?
Go to bed. No.
Hôm nay chúng ta cùng tìm hiểu một cấu trúc chủ ngữ cộng với động từ make cộng với một tính từ sở hữu cộng với way to place, có nghĩa là định vị hoặc là tìm đường tới đâu đó. Ví dụ trong story chúng ta có câu he makes his way to the on-call room but there's no one there, có nghĩa là anh ấy tìm đường đến phòng trực nhưng mà chẳng có ai ở đó cả. Một ví dụ khác, bạn có thể tìm đường tới sân bay chứ? Will you be able to make your own way to the airport? Các bạn đọc lại theo anh nhé. He makes his way to the on-call room, but there's no one there.
He makes his way to the uncle room, but there is no one there.
Good job.
Is
Will
no
you
one
be
there.
able to make your own way
Will
to
you
the
able
airport?
to make your own way to the airport?
Very good. Các bạn nhớ viết 3 câu sử dụng cấu trúc này vào trong vở bài tập và chụp ảnh gửi nhóm lớp nha.
Tia, thank you for watching my video.